Let's talk a little Nebraska recruiting. The Cornhuskers, they won their first bowl game this offseason, first one since 2015. So the Huskers are rolling, and they're doing so on the recruiting trail as well. They signed in 2025 the 21st ranked class in America, and there's some guys on this list that are going to play early. So we got On3 National Scout Cody Belair to help me out on this video. But first, Nebraska fans, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button to the On3 Recruits channel. All right. Let's bring in national analyst Cody Belair. And Cody, when you look at the offensive side of the ball for Matt Rhule's 2025 signing class, who do you think has a shot to make some early waves on the field?
Yeah, the running back position, Josh, is one that's going to look quite different in Lincoln next season with names like Dante Dowdell, Ramir Johnson, and Gabe Ervin no longer in the mix. So who's going to get touches in the ground game outside of Emmett Johnson? And unless Nebraska addresses it in the portal this spring, it's looking like it's going to be one of the true freshman backs, Jamarian Parker or Connor Booth. I mean, Josh, this Cornhusker backfield's losing 200 combined carries this year. So I don't think it's out of the question that both of these freshmen could see roles in the Nebraska offense next season, with Jamarian Parker being more of the home run hitter, dynamic option, and Connor Booth being more of the sledgehammer, between the tackles, ground and pound type of back. But I think both of these guys have a chance to be contributors to this Nebraska offense to some degree next season.
They could really help out on offense, but what about on the defensive side? Who's going to contribute early there?
Yeah, the Nebraska defense took some serious hits in the transfer portal. And yes, they did their fair share of damage themselves to get some quality players back in the mix. But that means there's going to be a ton of competition in the spring, summer, and fall camps for playing time. And that bodes well for two 2025 signees, including On3 top 100 defensive lineman Malcolm Simpson and top 150 linebacker Dawson Merritt. These two guys are physically ready to go, with Malcolm Simpson standing in at 6'3", 260 pounds with an 80-inch wingspan, and Dawson Merritt coming in at 6'3", 220 pounds, also possessing an 80-inch wingspan. I mean, these guys look like absolute creatures walking into that building, and they are tremendous athletes. Malcolm Simpson has one of the better dunk packages I've ever seen from a defensive lineman in quite some time, and Dawson Merritt was consistently screaming off the edge on his high school tape for all four quarters. So I have a hard time seeing these guys not competing for spots in the two deep when they walk on campus, but both could be potentially fighting for starting spots when all is said and done.
Now, not everybody from this 2025 class is expected to come in and make a early contribution. I mean, Matt Rhule, known for his development. There's going to be some guys that we don't see as freshmen. So who's somebody that you think, maybe not as a freshman, but will end up having a great career in Lincoln? On3 is honored to announce the next stop of the Next Greatest Generation Tour at Peru High School in Peru, New York. In partnership with the Army National Guard, we are proud to recognize Peru High School as a Team of the Year for their outstanding commitment to community service and for hosting the inaugural Battle of the Blues flag football game. The impactful event brought together Peru alumni and local New York State law enforcement in a charity flag football tournament, raising crucial funds for pancreatic cancer relief and for the Peru Central School District scholarship funds. The event was dedicated in the memory of New York State Police Captain Chris Garrow, a beloved local hero who passed away from pancreatic cancer in June 2023, a loss that continues to inspire the community. The Peru football team played a pivotal role in making the day a resounding success, demonstrating leadership both on and off the field. Their dedication to serving the community was also evident throughout the event, uniting alumni, law enforcement, and local supporters for a great cause. In a particular moving tribute, Maggie Garrow, Captain Garrow's daughter and the team's kicker, will be present to accept the award on behalf of the team, symbolizing the personal connections and enduring legacy of this special initiative. Please join us in congratulating Peru High School on this well-deserved honor. We look forward to celebrating their remarkable accomplishments and the community spirit as part of the Next Greatest Generation Tour.
Yeah, this was a tough one for me because there's a couple guys we feel really good about with their long-term projections. You know, guys like Pierce Mooberry and Cade Pierchak, but the most intriguing prospect in this Nebraska class by far is Jeremiah Jones, who we have verified at 6'4", 3/4", 220 pounds. And Josh, this guy quite literally did everything for his high school in Kentucky, where he was playing quarterback, playing receiver, safety, linebacker. I mean, this guy did it all and has fantastic movement skills to match. So I know that this is a guy that Nebraska has on the roster as a receiver, but he's just so freaky with such exciting measurables that I cannot wait to see what he becomes for this Nebraska team, whether that's as a receiver or a tight end, or even if he moves over to the defensive side of the ball. At some point, I don't know what he's going to be, but when a freaky human steps in Lincoln, you got to take note of it.
All right, Nebraska fans, talk to Cody and I. Some great information there, but we want to hear from you. Who are you most excited about from this Nebraska signing class? Let us know.